stop treating FBs like MLTRs. What the hell are you guys doing? Why are you guys doing this? Stop doing that. What are you doing? So, to be clear, FB means friends with benefits, someone you're seeing, someone you're having sex with, who is a friend, but you're not dating. You're not dating her. You're not going on dates. She's not spending the night. You're not having long phone conversations and all that stuff, okay? MLTR is someone you're dating. It's someone you actually like in a romantic context more than just sex. A lot of you guys, either because you're confused as to those two categories or because you are scared to make it clear to a woman that she is an FB and not an MLTR, are dragging these women along, treating these FBs like MLTRs, and then when these women explode at you, which they have every right to do, and I agree with women when they do this, when they start yelling at you that, hey, why are you treating me like a piece of meat? Because you provided a different picture for her, then you go, oh my God, Caleb, what did I do wrong? You had an FB, you were treating like an MLTR. You do not have FBs spend the night. You do not go to the movies with an FB. You do not go out to dinner with an FB. You don't even go to Starbucks with an FB once you're past the first few dates. You don't do that stuff. She comes over to your house, or you go to her house, you hang out, you do the thing, and she leaves, or you leave, and that's it. That's what an FB is. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you treat her that way, as long as you're congruent. Now, that doesn't mean you treat your FBs like shit. The F in FB stands for friend. You treat her like a friend. You wouldn't treat a friend like crap. I have FBs. I treat them very nicely. They're my friends. But we don't go out on dates. They don't spend the night. We don't have long, detailed, romantic conversations. That's for MLTRs or OLTRs. And you don't tell a woman, hey, you're an FB. You're just a fuck buddy, okay? You don't tell a woman that. You don't verbalize these things. Of course not. You just do it. Now, what if she wants to hang out? What if she wants to spend more time with me? What if she wants to spend the night? You tell her you can't. You tell her you're busy. Don't lie. Make any valid excuse you want to make. My excuse is always that I'm busy, because that's true. I have a very full life. If you're not busy, do something else. Schedule something else. You're busy. You can't do it. Don't go into detail about it. Well, what if she doesn't like that? If she doesn't like that, she can leave you. And that's her right, and that's fine. That's why you should have multiple women on rotation instead of just one. That's how this works. Redundancy. And if you do this correctly, your women will go away and then come back. And they will go away and they will come back, especially FPs. Happens all the time. 94% return rate if you do this correctly. So you shouldn't care if she goes away. She's welcome to leave whenever she wants. The point is that you need to be honest and congruent. Alpha 2.0 relationship structures are about honesty and congruence. You're not lying to her, and you're not presenting the relationship or yourself as something or someone that you're not. You are honest with her, and then you let her make the decision. And sometimes, yes, you're going to have women who don't like that and leave. Other times, most of the other times, if you do this correctly, they will stay. And now, will they stay forever? No, that's not how women work. Women don't stay with men forever. Okay? Check the divorce rates. Check who's responsible, wives or husbands. Women don't stay with men. That's not how they work. But they'll stay with you a long, long time. And if you do this correctly, the vast majority will come back. So you shouldn't care. Again, it goes back to redundancy. But the point is, you have to make sure that you're treating women the way that you have decided the relationship is. If it's an FB, you treat her like an FB. Nice. Treat her like a nice friend. Not as a woman you're dating. If she's an MLTR, you treat her like someone you're dating, but you don't treat her like a girlfriend. That's OLTR. If you treat an MLTR like an OLTR, again, you're in for all kinds of hell and all kinds of drama and all kinds of problems, and it'll be all your fault because you weren't congruent. OLTR, if she's your girlfriend, you treat her like an OLTR. You don't treat her like an MLTR. Okay? You don't treat her like one girl of many. You don't treat her like she's one girl out of a bunch, because that's not what an OLTR is. She is your girlfriend or your wife, and then you have FBs, not MLTRs. Congruency for what you decide. And once you have sex with a woman twice, you need to make that decision immediately. Is she an FB or is she an MLTR? Make that decision immediately. Don't say hem and haw and say, well, I don't know what category she falls into. Or some of you guys, well, I'm embarrassed to tell her that I just want an FB and I... No. You're going to cause all kinds of problems, all kinds of drama. You're going to hurt her feelings. She's going to get very angry. And I agree with her because you were incongruent. Congruency and honesty. Now, one thing about honesty, that doesn't mean you tell her everything you're doing. There's honesty and there's disclosure. Those are two different things, okay? But you don't lie to her. You don't tell her things you know are untrue. I should do a whole different video about that. I've talked about it in a lot of my blogs. But you get the point. She's an FB, treat her that way. A nice friend, not a girlfriend and not someone you're dating. If she's an MLTR, you treat her that way, okay? Congruency. Do it right. I know it's hard. I know it's scary the first time, especially if you're new at this. Just do it anyway. And the first time you try this stuff, it's always going to be weird. You think the first time I tried this stuff, it worked? No. It was terrible. First 2 or 3 times sucked. But then after the third time, smooth sailing. Just do it. It's not as hard as you think.